It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. For 13 years, this beloved TV star charmed viewers of all ages as the immortal Hoss Cartwright on Bonanza. Dan Blocker, who grew to be a large man, standing 6'4" and weighing close to 300 pounds, was the largest baby ever born, weighing 14 pounds, in the town of DeKalb, Texas, on December 10, 1928. Christened Bobby Dan Davis Blocker, he attended Texas Military Institute as a boy. While attending college at Hardin-Simmons University and later Sul Ross State University, he majored in speech and drama and was a star football player. He eventually earned a master's degree in the dramatic arts. While still in college, he found work as a bouncer and rodeo performer. During his short stint in the Army in the Korean War, he received a Purple Heart for wounds in combat, plus several other medals. For a couple of years, he taught English and drama in high school, then took on 2 more teaching jobs before he and his wife Dolphia, whom he married in 1952, moved to Los Angeles in order for him to secure some acting roles. His first TV appearance was as a bartender on an episode of the syndicated crime drama The Sheriff of Cochise. He went on to do small parts in movies and make guest spots on other TV shows such as Gunsmoke, The Rifleman, and Richard Diamond, Private Detective, and even appeared alongside the Three Stooges, playing a monster in their 1957 two-reeler Outer Space Jitters. His first regular series role was as ranch hand Carl Budinger on the western Cimarron City, starring actor George Montgomery. In 1959, Blocker found his calling in producer David Dortort, who cast him in a new hour-long western series for NBC, broadcast in color. Bonanza became a bona fide hit, reaching the number 1 spot in the ratings by 1964. But even then, Blocker was still open to movie offers. Stanley Kubrick attempted to cast him as T.J. King Kong in his film Dr. Strangelove, but Blocker's agent rejected the script. In 1963, Blocker appeared alongside Frank Sinatra in Come Blow Your Horn. In 1968, he appeared with Sinatra again in Lady in Cement, and took on the lead role of a blacksmith in the TV movie Something for a Lonely Man. At Bonanza's peak, Dan Blocker started and received partial ownership in a successful chain of Bonanza Steakhouse restaurants in exchange for serving in character as Hoss as their commercial spokesman and making personal appearances at franchises. Ponderosa Steakhouses started in 1965. A performance automobile fan, Blocker once owned a 1965 Chevrolet Chevelle SS396 Z16. As Chevrolet was a longtime sponsor of Bonanza. In 1970, Blocker made his last movie appearance in The Cockeyed Cowboys of Calico County. On May 13, 1972, he died of a pulmonary embolism following gallbladder surgery at the age of 43. At the time of his death, he was slated to have appeared in the film The Long Goodbye. Blocker's death was a crushing blow to his fellow cast members, especially Lauren Green and Michael Landon, who was quoted as saying that his friend's death was like losing a real brother. Bonanza carried on for 1 more season, ending on January 16, 1973, after 14 seasons and 430 episodes. 2 of Dan's kids, Jerk and David Blocker, would make a name for themselves in the entertainment industry. Jerk as an actor, David as a producer. David Blocker won an Emmy Award in 1998 for the documentary Don King, Only in America. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.